guys. I did not realize. Hold on. Hold on. I know. Wow. Get yourself together, Michelle. Okay, here I am. Here I am. What's up, everybody? Hey, St. Bernard Whiskey. Hey, bye. Oh, hey, you. Hey. Well, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Well, if you're out in California, I can officially say it is morning. Hey, thank you for joining. Oh, wow. Hey, project friend, what's going on? I love your page. I love your Instagram feed. Yeah, so here I am, bright and early on, what is it, a Tuesday? Oh yeah, it's Tuesday because Scorpio and Libra and Sagittarius all came out on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I hope you guys get to catch them. Scorpio's off the hook. So was Libra. I'm just saying. Good stuff. Good stuff is happening over on the channel. Also, the new Astrology Motivation dropped today over on Astrology Motivation. Hi, I just want to say hi to you. Oh, thank you so much, 11 King. I usually get Astrology Motivation out on a Monday, but I guess I wasn't that motivated. There was just a lot of things I had to get together, and I was looking for the message. So I found it, and I finally was able to put the video together. I'm starting to do all my videos as premieres, and what I realized is premieres don't really work that much if you don't get the video sort of uploaded in enough time for people to subscribe to the premiere. So what I'm going to do is get Capricorn and Aquarius and Pisces out early today. Not out today, but like queued up so that I can premiere them. Anyway, I'm really happy today. Today is a very good day. Such a beautiful, beautiful time. I mean, it's always like my walks by the beach. How you doing? With that little one right there. Right there. With that one. She's so cute. My dog's amazing. Good afternoon, the Serenity Journey. Good afternoon. If you guys are catching this on Astrology Motivation, please remember to like the channel and subscribe to the channel and share this video. Also, please remember to consider coming over to Instagram where the videos are live Monday through Friday. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. Yes, little Buzzy. Yes, she's my wild. She's a wild bitch. She's crazy. She crazy. Why are you so crazy, girl? She's good, right? Okay. She's awesome. Anyway, so let's go over. The moon is in Pisces. According to Llewellyn's Witch's Date book, the color of the day is red, and they give us this little message. As a spirit animal, stop. The weasel teaches stealth and energy, and today is a day of planting. You know, planting is also sort of like it's planting. It's putting down the foundation for I love you, Belly. For what you want to grow, and so I'm gonna lay the foundation today to start making my videos earlier in the day. That's what I'm going to do, so that I can have them be more quality and get them out quicker, queue them up faster. So that's my goal, because I've been making videos very late into the night and I don't like that. Another thing that I will be considering is an end to my personal readings, which I know, which I know seems counterproductive, but I've been thinking about it for a while, because I want to make better quality content for my channels. And the personal readings are something that I've been considering dropping for a while. However, they are still up. I think you can book through Thursday. I think next week you may be able to book. I'm not sure what the schedule is, but I have 2 weeks completely booked off. God, everybody is showing up today. What's up? Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into the reading. That's what you're all here for. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to come. I haven't really channeled anything, so your guess is as good as mine. What message do you have for us today? What's the wisdom reminder? What's the wisdom reminder? The Magician. How we create our own reality. Okay. Good times, celebrations, relationship, marriage, that will stick around, hung up, stuck, trying to see things in a different way, cocoon. This is almost like the potential for something. Like something is forming. This is defeat. Okay? Something is forming. I think you perceived that there is defeat. I don't think there's really defeat. There's definitely celebration here. And then there is something to celebrate about. This is a perception. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. So you have hard work, you're putting the hard work in, you're being diligent, and you're being recognized. And then there's some sort of public recognition here, or victory and success. People starting to acknowledge your hard work. So the interesting part for the reading for me right now is the understanding that there's been a defeat, when in fact there doesn't seem to have been a defeat at all. But of course it's always darkest before the dawn. You get 6-6 here. This is being able to move on from the stress, move on to maybe move. Could be moving, creating your reality. I hate that. Creating your reality. This is the Queen of Wands. Just so much confidence in her manifestation. And then there's complete loss of faith, which doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. I'll figure it out. Giving your all, putting your all in, even though you're unsure, but you're starting to become aware of the possibilities of getting yourself, of the power that you have in and of yourself. And then on the bottom of the deck is burdens. But burdens you give to yourself. In other words, bottom line, your world is what you make it. And I think this is because I've been listening to Abraham Hicks all day. Sometimes we don't even realize just how good we've gotten at manifesting, because we're not actively focused on what exactly it is that we're manifesting. But the truth of the matter is we are constantly manifesting at all times. And we just have to be sure that we're manifesting the results that we want. Your life is a result of your energy and what you focused on. And I know everybody's like, you're talking about cancer, you're talking about disease, you think that's people's fault. I don't use the word fault because that's moral. I don't call anybody immoral. I don't call anybody wrong. But I do say that, yeah, everything in your life is something that you have somehow created. And in most of the time, when it's something horrible that you really don't want in your life, it's because you didn't realize how powerful you are. and you ended up creating something that you really did not want. So this is a reminder. You're working hard. You're doing so much. You're putting so much energy in. But are you putting the energy into the hard work, thinking that hard work is going to get me what I want? Because that's not true. The joy that the work gives you will get you more joy. So that's the only reason why you should be working hard, quote unquote. You should be constantly doing or involved in the activity that gives you tremendous amounts of joy. And it's that joy that's going to invite in more joy. And it's that more joy that's going to invite in abundance. Like, that's the relationship. If you're just working hard, then all you're going to do is get the wage or the fee that has been assigned to that hard work, and you're limiting yourself. You've limited yourself to that work, that hard work, that 3D decision of the value of that work. That's what's happened. Whereas, is the work you're doing something that you love tremendously? Is the work that you're doing, like, you're in the love for it every time you do it? So it's really not about, even how much money you're making, or it's not about like how much time you're spending. It's not about how you're outdoing somebody else. It's always about, when I'm in the process of doing this, I feel tremendous amounts of joy. And the tremendous amounts of joy is the place that I want to stay in. It is a vibration that is equal to the happiness that I want my life to be. So any activity that you get into has to be has to be sort of vibrationally equal to how you want to feel or what you desire. Your desires honestly don't make you feel bad. They make you feel good. But according to Abraham Hicks, it's the gap between your desires, because your desires will grow easily, but your reality or your vibration. So that's the part of reality that you can tap into immediately, is your vibration. So is your desire and your vibration equal to each other? The longing and the sadness and the perceived failure comes when the two have a gap between the two of them. So this reading is reminding me of all of that, realizing and recognizing that no matter where you are in life, you have the power to change your life. And that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be joyful and vibrating at your highest frequency, doing what it is you desire, loving what you do. And you can liberate yourself from any kind of restraints or loneliness, restrictions, or perceived failures that you actually have. Now, how is this working in the 3D sense? It's working in weird, I couldn't figure out this card, but it's almost like, stop praying for something. Because when you pray for something, and then you're going to start to lose faith because it's not showing up in your hands. That's not what prayer is for. Prayer is a tool that you can use to focus on this purifying energy, or be in this pure place of just light and unconditional acceptance. It's helping you become one with God. That's what real prayer is. It's not, well, where is it? I prayed for it, where's the outcome? That's focusing on what I don't have, and then that's going to put a break or a gap between you and the divine, because you're like, well, you failed me. Well, the failure is not in the do you have it, do you not have it. It's do you feel it, and what do you feel inside? Like, that's where the failure or success rate is, right? So it's almost like you may have lost faith in something. But then you realize, I'm keeping myself chained up. I'm the one restricting myself. What I got to do is just what I want to do, and have fun doing what I want to do without the expectation or need to be validated by a response or feedback. I just have to do what vibrationally is correct for me. Vibrationally, what is correct is what keeps me in a feeling of abundance, right? In a feeling of joy, in a feeling of happiness. Those kind of things are clues that you're vibrating at a frequency that's equal to what you desire. And so it's almost like when you start to feel frustrations, or when you start to feel disappointment, or when you start to feel lack of faith, and then for extreme depression, it's because the gap has become too big between what you desire and what you see in front of you. And that secret that you have to tap into is bridging the gap with vibration. Bridging the gap with vibration. I guess that's what they say about, you have to feel as if you already have it. There's no concept of as if I already have it. I feel the great amount of joy that I feel. I think that if I was a millionaire, I'd feel all this joy. Well, what does all this joy feel like? And what do I have around me now to put me in the state of vibrating at all that joy right now? And if I find that, in finding that, I put myself into the vibration of welcoming in what I attach to that feeling, which is being a millionaire. I have bridged that gap by matching the vibration. When I imagine being a millionaire, I feel all this joy, I feel all this freedom, I feel all this relief. Well, how can I feel all this joy, all this freedom, all this relief if I don't have the $1 million in my hand? Because I have access to thoughts, meditations, exercises, anything that is going to help me feel free and joyful and vibrationally liberated. Like, I can access the vibrations, and now I've just bridged the gap between me and what I desire. And now that gap is smaller, and guess what? That's when manifestation actually starts to happen. So this is a constant reminder of your power, how strong you are. And if you would just realize it, if you would just realize how powerful you are. Hey, detach emotionally from outcomes. I don't know. Be in your, that was just reading a message from that. Yeah, living in a cabin in the woods with my dogs, surrounded by nature, make me so happy. So, that's what we call visualization. In order to match a vibrational frequency of complete and total happiness, you could visualize and meditate on that environment. Like, use that image in your mind to help yourself get into this vibrational frequency. As long as you're not focused on, but I don't have it and I'm not really there now. Visualization helps when you give yourself over to the image that you're painting in your mind. So that's the significance, and that's where we cause our own blocks, is we visualize and then we get miserable because we're not really where we visualize. Why get miserable? The visualization is just to sort of manifest the vibration that you need to welcome in that abundance. That's all it's there for. It's a tool. It's a tool, and it's a very effective tool. A lot of us just make the mistake of, but it's not in my hands now. But I didn't get it right now. Instantaneous gratification is a sign of lack and a sign of fear. It's fear. You don't need something instantaneously unless you're afraid. You're afraid of your life if you don't have it. Now you're in the presence of fear. And that's extremely low vibrational, unbalanced, unharmonious energy. So it's not about the fear and it's not about the having. You have everything you want if you vibrate at the right frequency. So what will bring you to vibrating at the right frequency? And if you do it consistently, do it Do it consistently. Do it every single day consistently. And you will watch your life start to change. Now, this is saying your life is starting to change simply because you've made the decision to acknowledge your own power and to do things differently and to get out there and live life without needing anything to come back to acknowledge life loves you too. You know life loves you because you feel the happiness, because there's a vibrational match to the happiness. Like, that's it. That's the feedback. Let's get into the oracle cards. So ultimately, yes, something that you have given up on, it is now returning. How about that? I think that's what people want to hear. A win-win outcome is forecast. And this is definitely in partnership, love, romance, Libran energy. Be bold and make the first move. So you're the one that's got to make the call. You're the one that's got to make the telephone call. You're the one that's got to do it. You're the one that has to do it, and you're going to like the outcome of it. It's time to release negativity. It's time to stop thinking that you haven't done enough. Ultimately, maybe you already have made the first move. It's time to stop thinking, I haven't done enough, I'm not enough. You've done enough, you are enough, it is enough. And emotions are running high. Yeah, because things have intensified. But this is also power. When emotions are running high, what are the emotions? Are they fear? Are they disappointment? Or are they elation? Are they happiness? This is the strongest form of creation. Your emotions are running high. You'll be inspired to do what you want. I would follow your feelings with this. Yeah, I would definitely follow your feelings with this. Trust it. It's like, if you're feeling something intense, like, I have to do this, but I'm afraid. You have to do this, even though you're afraid. That's what this reading is saying. You have to take this step even though you're scared to take the step. Being scared is okay as long as it doesn't keep you stuck. You have to take this step. That's essential. That's essential. You have to take this step. You have to do it. It's telling you to do it. If anybody was looking for any kind of guidance, it's telling you to do this. Flying. This card, to me, you may be going somewhere. You may be traveling, or you just may be dreaming. You may be traveling in your dreams. Double whammy, you are definitely going somewhere. You're definitely traveling. Where are you traveling? Because this is 100% about taking action, doing something, and getting somewhere. Okay, I need a little bit more, yeah. Maybe even just your thoughts, possibilities. You're opening up those possibilities in your brain right now. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to like put the proposal in right now. But it does necessarily mean that you have thought about it and you've decided upon it. And it's going to happen. So then we have strength, suffering in silence. No more of that shit. You're not suffering in silence anymore. Nope. Done. You've gotten back to basics about your truth, about what it is that you really wanted. And it was finding your truth that helped you stop suffering in silence. Because you were splitting from yourself. You were trying to deny that you really wanted something to justify not having it. Now instead you're like, I may not have it, but I'm sure as hell not going to try to convince myself that I don't want it. Oh, I definitely want it. And now that feeling, that desire for wanting it is going to guide you to actually be able to match a vibrational frequency so you get it. You have tremendous amounts of power. Patience, letting something grow. And now it's like something's been growing and now something's going to come out. Something's been growing and now something is going to come out. Hey guys. No, I'm not. No more suffering in silence. There you go. I think you planted the seeds a long time ago. Now you have to talk. Now you have to speak. Now you have to say. Because the solar plexus is basically your diaphragm. So that's what's going on. It's like your diaphragm. You got to get something off your chest. The seed was planted a while ago. Intuition is here. It's popped out. It's also the full moon. So something might have, no, intuition. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. It's time to plant that seed that your gut is telling you to plant. This is the time. There may be lots of doubts. There may be lots of fears. There may be lots of good reasons you have. You've already sort of come up with the excuses why it'll fail. So what? Do it. Try it. Seasons of the heart. Reconciling those fears inside of you because of past disappointments. Seasons of the heart means that even emotions have to change. Even emotions have an end to their season. So those old emotional realities are dried up and finished like the winter. It's time for spring. It's time for something new. Intuitively, you know that. Yeah, this is all dawning. This is all dawning. And I think that rant about Abraham Hicks was just about, I think, working through that old energy. Letting it be. 7 deadly sins. Humanity's destructive traits. Leaving them behind in the past. In the past. You know, like gluttony is my worst one, right? And then lust and greed, all those things are just expressions of fear. They're vices that we turn to that help to block our abundance and our prosperity because we're afraid of what we'd be without them. And they're instantaneous gratification, right? That's what the 7 deadly sins are. The 7 deadly sins are instantaneous gratification. That's what they are. And that means that we're still afraid. We're still afraid to let spirit do its work. We still don't have faith because we need instantaneous gratification. We need something to make us feel good now, right now. We can't wait. I need to have the food in my mouth, right? I need to have somebody paying attention to me. I need the instantaneous gratification now. It's just a type of fear. It's about us putting those fears in the past. Okay. This is a rough reading. Nothing came out. Now it did. I feel brave. I feel brave. I feel brave. I am sealed. In other words, dare to believe that you already guaranteed this to yourself. Have the courage to believe that you already guaranteed this to yourself because it was already done. In an act of courage, you already sealed this in for yourself. I feel cherished. This is like a breakup. This is like an ending to a relationship, or you don't feel cherished. You don't feel like somebody wanted you. But that was an ending. And then we have I am a child. So I feel new. I feel refreshed. I feel like I've started over again after a situation that really disappointed me. Because I know that this situation that disappointed me was clearly just not my situation. Clearly. Because where I am cherished is absolutely sealed in. There's some sort of fate here. Interesting. I gotta think about these cards. Regeneration. You're getting a second chance. I really do think you were passed over for something. But now you're getting a second chance. Breathe. This is about meditate. Allow. When you meditate, you allow. You've been meditating and you've been allowing for a while now. You've been manifesting for a while now. Tick tock, time is up. But remember, watching the clock is just another form of fear. It's just another form of restriction, because time is the ultimate restriction. That's why Saturn rules time. The ultimate restriction is time. So this is a sense of let time go. Just be in this meditation, in this breath now. In fact, what I would recommend after this reading, take a minute to meditate on how you want to feel. Like, meditate on, meditate on how you want to feel. Meditate on how, no, okay, that's how to, okay. So if you want a specific, say, person, you have to allow yourself to be open to the universe. That person in your mind is a fantasy, helping you to accomplish a specific vibration. So what you want to do is use whatever visualization you need. Put yourself in and sit in that feeling. The feeling of, I have this. Do that now, after this video. It's essential. It's essential. And then the actions that you have to take, if any, will become very clear to you. Topaz, forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger, as it's blocking your health and happiness. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. This is all rebalancing something. And ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages, such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. So you do have a lot to celebrate about, and you also have a lot of time, a lot of opportunities to be social and to be gathering and being a part of people that you actually want to be a part of. We have achievements. Okay. Achievement. Take a second. Take a little time to reflect on what you have achieved to date. It is often easy to forget where you started from and how far you've come. Honor and be grateful for this extraordinary journey that is your life. Destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform, to ever greater light. Harmony. Disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. Everything has its cycle. Every stage of life has its own unique meaning and purpose. Every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. Yeah, happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Happy Cancer birthday. Sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth, the I am presence of eternal love. Okay. What we're all going to do after I log off, which is soon, is we're all going to take a minute to meditate. We're all going to take a minute so that we can sort of recalibrate and get back to truth. Clearing our minds just for a minute to put ourselves into that vibration that we want to be in. And then we're going to go about our day and we're going to let spirit guide us in the direction we need to go. Because that's what this reading is about getting out of your head, getting out of your own way, and allowing spirit to do the work that it's basically already has ready for you. You just need to allow yourself to be led to it. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Tuesday. I will definitely be back here tomorrow. And Yeah, let's all meditate together, Babe. I don't want to do it online because for me, it makes me constantly feel like I'm putting on a show, and I don't want that. So I need the camera off me to get to a place of not thinking about anything. But we can do it together even if we're not all online together. Thank you for joining Dozer Page. I really appreciate it. And I will definitely be on here tomorrow. Let's remember our own power. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.